Laudetur Jesus Christus, praise be Jesus Christ. Welcome to the Sunday live broadcast of the Angelus here in the Vatican. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 emergency, the Angelus is taking place in the library of the Apostolic Palace. It is the fifth Sunday of Lent. Pope Francis will soon lead us in praying the Angelus. The Holy Father will also impart his apostolic blessing, which extends to you wherever you are, in your home, car, or at work. My name is Father Paul Samasumo, and I'll do my best to bring you the live commentary of the Angelus in English. On behalf of Vatican Media, I'd like to welcome all of you joining us for this live broadcast on television or on radio. Wherever you are in the world, welcome. Welcome to our television viewers and radio listeners of Catholic TV, Catholic Faith Network, EWTN TV, Shalom World TV, Salt and Light TV, Atma Darshan TV, Luminous Radio, Radio Maria, Papua New Guinea. We welcome those of you joining us through the various Vatican Media channels, such as the Vatican Media Live Events app or the Vatican Radio Vaticana app, Vatican News web portal, or indeed Vatican News English YouTube channel. And of course, not forgetting those of you joining us on shortwave and those of you following us on the Vatican News Facebook live stream. You can find all the information about the Angelus of today, about the Holy Father and the Church on our website, vaticannews.va. Congratulations to our viewers and listeners in Ireland. Pope Francis on Friday announced the elevation of Ireland's national Marian Shrine of Knock, and thus recognizing it both as a Eucharistic and a Marian Shrine. You may already know that the apparition of the Blessed Virgin Mary at Knock in Ireland was on the 21st of August 1879. Villagers saw Our Lady dressed in white robes, her hands and eyes turned towards heaven in prayer. And so actually for over 140 years, Knock in Ireland has been welcoming pilgrims and visitors. This week, as I said, Pope Francis elevated the Knock Shrine to the status of Eucharistic and Marian Shrine. And here is the Holy Father. Dear brothers and sisters, buongiorno. On the fifth Sunday of Lent, the liturgy proclaims the Gospel in which St. John refers to an episode that occurred in the final days of Christ's life, shortly before his passion. While Jesus was in Jerusalem for the feast of Passover, several Greeks, intrigued by what had been accomplishing, expressed the wish to see him. They approached the Apostle Philip and said to him, "We wish to see Jesus. We wish to see Jesus." Let us remember this desire. We wish to see Jesus. Philip speaks about it with Andrew, and then together they report it to the teacher. In the request of these Greeks, we can glimpse the request that many men and women of every place and every time pose to the Church and to each one of us. We wish to see Jesus. And how does Jesus respond to that request? In a way that makes us think. He says, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains just a grain. But if it dies, it bears much fruit." These words seem not to respond to the request made by those Greeks. In reality, these words go beyond it. In fact, Jesus reveals that for every man who wishes to find him, he is hidden seed ready to die in order to bear much fruit. As if to say, if you wish to know me and understand me, look at the grain of wheat that dies in soil. Look at the cross, in other words. One comes to think of the sign of the cross, which over centuries has become the emblem of the excellence of Christians. Even today, those who wish to see Jesus, perhaps coming from countries and cultures where Christianity is not well known, what do they see first? What is the most common sign they encounter? The crucifix, the cross. In churches, in the homes of Christians, even worn on their body. The important thing is that the sign be consistent with the gospel. The cross cannot express love, cannot but express love, service, unreserved self-giving. Only in this way, only like this, is it truly the tree of life, of abundant life. Today too, many people, often without saying so, implicitly would like to see Jesus, to encounter him, to know him. From this, we understand the great responsibility of us Christians and of our communities. We too must respond with the witness of a life that is given in service. It means a life that takes after the style of Jesus, being close to people and giving of oneself in service. It means sowing seeds of love, not with fleeting words, but with concrete, simple examples and courageous examples, not condemning theoretically, but with love. Then the Lord, with His grace, makes us bear fruit, even when the soil is dry, due to misunderstandings, difficulties, or persecution, or even when we are legalistic or clerical moralism. This is arid terrain. Precisely then, in trials and in solitude, while the seed dies, is the moment in which life sprouts, to bear ripe fruit in its time. It is in this intertwining of death and life that we can experience the joy and true fruitfulness of love. I repeat, always in the style of God, coming close, passion and tenderness. May the Virgin Mary help us to follow Jesus, to walk strong and joyful on the path of service, so that the love of Christ may shine in our every attitude and become more and more the style of our daily life. And now the Angelus.
Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ecce ancilla Domini.
Fiat mi secundum verbum tuum.
Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Et verbum caro factum est.
Et habitavit in nobis.
Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Santa Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ora pro nobis, Santa Dei Geniti.
Ut digni efficiamur promissionibus Christi.
Grazie a Tua, in questo Domine mentibus nostris infunde, ut che angelo nunziante, che sti fili Tui incarnazione coniovium, per passionem eius ad crucem, a resurrezione gloriam perducamur, per Christum Dominum nostrum.
Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Pro fidelibus defuntis, requiem aeternam dona eis Domine.
Et lux perpetua luceat eis.
Requiescant in pace.
Amen.
Sit nomen Domini benedictum.
Ex hoc nunc et usque in saeculum.
Aiutorium nostrum in nomine Domini.
Qui fecit caelum et terram.
Benedicat vos, omnipotent Deus, Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus.
Amen.
Blessing from the Holy Father. As we wait for him to make some appeals. Greetings,
Fratelli e sorelle,
dear brothers and sisters.
oggi in Italia
Today in
si
Italy,
celebra la giornata della memoria e dell'impegno in ricordo delle vittime innocenti delle mafie.
we are thinking about the victims of the mafia
Sono presenti in vari
in
parti
Italy
del
today.
mondo.
The mafia are all over the world,
Durante la pandemia
and they are taking advantage of the COVID-19 emergency and making themselves rich. And John Paul II, Saint John Paul II, condemned this as a street of death that is promoted by the mafia.
Contraria al Vangelo di Cristo,
It is contrary to the gospel, and they exchange the faith for idolatry. So today in Italy is a special day remembering all the victims of the mafia, who, as the Holy Father says, are all over the world.
Ricorre la giornata mondiale dell'acqua.
Tomorrow is a special day
A riflettere
of water,
di questo meraviglioso
and
sostituibile
we-
dono di Dio.
water is the miracle gift from God.
Non è una merce, è un simbolo universale e
Water is a
vita e
universal symbol for life.
tanti fratelli e sorelle.
Many of our brothers and sisters
Poca acqua,
have no access to water, or maybe they have water that is unusable
tutti acqua potabile
or polluted.
e servizi igienici. Ringrazio, incoraggio quanti con diverse professionalità
The Holy Father
e
thanking
responsabilità
all those who make
lavorano per questo scopo così
available
importante.
clean water in the world.
E penso, per esempio,
I think
all'Università dell'Acqua
at the University of Water
nella mia patria,
in my country, in Argentina,
coloro che lavorano
there are people who are
per
working
portarla avanti
to make sure
e per far capire l'importanza.
of the importance of water.
Grazie tante a voi.
Thank you
argentini,
to you,
lavorate.
Argentines working in the University of Water.
Saluto tutti voi che siete collegati tramite
Greetings to all of you who are following this Angelus,
particolare per i malati.
and especially those who are not well.
Vi auguro una buona domenica.
I wish you a blessed Sunday.
Non dimenticatevi di
Please do not forget to pray for me.
buon pranzo.
Enjoy your lunch and arrivederci. Bringing us to the end of the Angelus on this, the fifth Sunday of Lent. My name is Father Paul Samasuma, and on behalf of Vatican Media, thank you to all of you who have joined Pope Francis in this Angelus. Thank you to our viewers and listeners of Catholic TV, Catholic Faith Network, EWTN Television, Shalom World TV, Salt and Light TV, Atmar Darshan TV, Luminous Radio, Radio Maria, PNG. Thank you to our technicians here in the Vatican and all other technicians at various television stations and radios across the world. As we said at the beginning of the broadcast, you can find all this information about the Angelus of today, news of the Holy Father, news about the Church on our website, vaticannews.va.